Hurricane Lane, which battered Hawaii recently, was the most powerful hurricane to hit the island chain in a quarter century, dumping more than 50 inches of rain in some parts. With us to discuss a new briefing on the storm is Stephen DeLosa, AM Best Associate Analyst, and Bobby Skrabal, Financial Analyst. And Steve, the report notes that Lane was more of a rain event than a wind event. What sort of losses should insurers be expecting?
Insurers should expect mostly flood losses, which will impact homes and possibly some auto. However, most private insurers don't offer flood insurance, and those that do participate in the Write Your Own program are reinsured by the National Flood Insurance Program.
Steve, how does the NFIP exposure in Hawaii compare with that of other heavily populated coastal states?
The NFIP exposure in Hawaii is actually minimal compared to other states. The NFIP has about 60,000 policies currently in force in Hawaii, which, when you compare that to a state like Florida, which has about 1.7 million, it's quite minimal.
Bobby, does the storm damage pose a threat to any of the insurers operating in Hawaii?
Hurricane Lane weakened significantly before it came into contact with Hawaii, so the losses should be a lot lower than what could have been. But that's not to say that Hurricane Lane wasn't an insignificant event. Right now, the recorded rainfall in some parts is 52 inches, which makes it the second highest total for rainfall from a tropical storm after Harvey last year. And then similar to Harvey, while we do expect some wind claims and some comprehensive auto claims, we're expecting most of the claims to be from flood, which the NFIP will pay. Although losses generated from Lane may be an earnings event for some insurers that are more concentrated in Hawaii, we don't expect it to be a capital event for any of the insurers at AM Best rates.
Bobby, do you expect losses from Hurricane Lane to impact any of the insurers that AM Best rates?
As part of the ratings process, our rated companies report their modeled probable maximum losses, PMLs, both on a gross and net basis in the Best Supplemental Rating Questionnaire, or SRQ. So as a part of our analysis, what we did was we looked at these companies' PMLs, and we tried to find out which ones reported a Hawaiian hurricane as one of the events that could cause a 1 in 250 PML. So we identified a few companies, and most of these companies reported that their scenarios were either Category 3 or Category 4 hurricanes. And although some of these companies had significant exposure on a gross basis, after reinsurance, their model losses were within a manageable level of their policyholder surplus. We then reduced these companies' surplus by their net PMLs to see what the impact would be on the car. And after this analysis and reducing their surplus, these companies' BCARs were still supportive of their current rating level. So unless there's a material deviation from our expectations, we don't think that Hurricane Lane will have a ratings impact on any of AM Best's rated companies.
Thanks, Bobby. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks.
You can find the full report online at ambest.com. For AM Best TV, I'm John Weber.